How y'all doing? This is Rob Burnham, Nick here from Shipping R&B, and this is an episode of Richard TV 91. This time I'm doing another episode of movie reviews. This time I'm reviewing Highlander, The Source, and this is the fifth and final movie of the Highlander series. What happens in this movie is Duncan, we see, is married, and what happens is his wife leaves him because she wants to have a child, and it's impossible for Duncan to have a child. So it goes on further on in the timeline, and it's pretty much almost the end of the world. Everybody's going crazy. There's cannibals. There's immortals that believe in the source, and there's some like Duncan that doesn't. And what happens is this one immortal that believes in the source. The Guardian comes, shows up, and attacks this immortal. Winds up killing this immortal, taking this quake in him. And then Duncan tries to find out what happens, and then the Guardian attacks Duncan. Well, Joe comes in and saves Duncan at the last minute and has to shoot Duncan to knock him out. That way he can take him to Mythos and the other two immortals that are trying to find the source. So this is what happens. Duncan reluctantly joins their forces and they go to try to find the source. Little does Duncan know that his wife is a big part of the source. So what happens is they go to see the Elder, and come to find out the Elder is an immortal that tried to get the source and was a part of the group that the new Guardian that's been attacking Duncan and them was a part of, and they did it wrong, and the Guardian was cursed to guard the source for all eternity, and the Elder was cursed to be immortal, but he's like a big old blob, he can't even move. So what happens is Duncan, Mythos, and the others go to this island that they find out the source is going to be at, because Duncan's wife has the visions of this. And what happens is they get there and we find out that the Guardian's there, and he winds up taking out one of them. And then we find out the other one was pretty much corrupt and tries to take the source for himself, and the Guardian kills him. Then it's just Duncan and Mythos tells Duncan, I know that you're the one. I know that you're the one that has to get the source because you're the best of us. And even though Mythos wants it to be him, he knows it was Duncan. So Duncan goes and confronts the Guardian and has the Guardian beat him. He's about to take his head, and then he realizes that he's done with this, and that was the test that he passed. That he didn't have to take no more heads. He just gave the Guardian mercy, and the Guardian disappeared and disintegrated. Duncan goes to his wife. The source is actually able to make an immortal have a child. So this is what happens. Duncan and his wife have a child. She becomes pregnant, aka that's the source. Other than that, that's all that really happened. If y'all have ever watched Highlander, The Source, what'd y'all like about it? As always, Rob Burnham, Nick here from Shipping R&B, signing out. Guys, awesome. So, Rich TV 91.